Welcome back to Blood Bowl 2. I'm Kyle,
Yeah, I'm Jay.
and today we're going to talk about some lizardmen. First up, we have the Lizardmen Standard Team. Here they are in all their glory.
All right, up first, we got our standard setup, which is 3 re-rolls and apothecary. With a little bit of extra money we had left over, picked up a cheerleader, fan factor, and a coach. Just cuz. All right, starting at the top of the list here, the Lizardmen only got a few units to choose from, but Sauruses are some of the strongest units in most of Blood Bowl. They come with movement speed 6, strength 4, agility 1. Terrible, but at least they got an armor 9. No abilities, but access to the strength tree.
All right. We got some Saurus on this team, and the rest are skinks. So
Yeah.
let's go into Jay's favorite player.
All right. Yes, the Skinks are probably my favorite unit in all of Blood Bowl. They do too much. They're fun. They're inexpensive. 8 movement speed, 2 strength, pretty bad, but 3 agility, pretty bad armor too, 7. But they come with the wonderful dodge stunty combo there, and they have access to the agility tree, which means they're going to be able to pick up the ball, move it, and do some terrible things to your opponents, being able to dart in and out of lines with no problems whatsoever. But like I said before, there's not a lot of units to touch on, but the numbers here are a big deal. We got our 3 main lines to hold up the front end of our team, and one to rotate out in case we lose the Saurus.
The next team we have for you is the Lizardmen Bashi team. Let's check out this team roster.
All right, as usual, we'll head over to the left-hand side, and this time's a little different. Instead of going with our standard 3 re-rolls and 1 apothecary, we had to spend a little extra money on our team, so we went 1 across the board. All right, moving over to the most valuable player on our team, and probably the best big guy in all of Blood Bowl. That's the Croxagore. He's got movements 6, strength 5, terrible agility of 1, but that armor class of 9. Moving into his abilities, he's got Loner, which we all hate. Mighty Blow, always good. Moving down, got Bonehead. All big guys have their quirks, but he comes with Prehensile Tail, Thick Skull, and Mighty Blow, and those are your positives. And he's got access to the Strength Tree. He's going to be a force to reckon with on this team, especially with the support of his fellow Sauruses.
Yeah, that's one benefit of the Lizardman team with the Saurus and the Croxagore together. I mean, that's pretty decent front line.
Yeah, it's hard to put them down, especially when you're running this many Sauruses and the Croxagore, just pushing the front line. And we got a couple skinks to make some plays happen. Enough that it's gonna interfere with their ability to move the ball.
Right, Croxagore, 6 skinks, or 6 Saurus, excuse me, and then the rest are skinks. These guys are basically gonna score for you, and the Saurus are kind of just bash people around.
Yeah, you'll be lucky if you don't kill most of their team before your players get up there.
The last team we have for you today is the Lizardman Snowball team.
All right, we got pretty close to our standard build here for our snowball teams. We got our fan factor. We love to be famous around here, so we're setting it to 9. We got 2 re-rolls, apothecary, 1 cheerleader, and 1 assistant coach. And as for the team, 12 skinks. This is going to be an infuriating and fun team for your opponent. If they get their hands on the ball, they're getting in. And as this team levels up some because they have access to agility trees and stuff like that, we're going to be able to pick up things like strip ball and really turn them into some quarterback catchers.
Yeah, this team gets super interesting depending on how you want to do it. If you want to be more aggressive and have your guys super agile, with leap up and doing all the dodge and stunty and all that stuff, you can run it all the way down the field without being touched.
Yeah, you're going to want to get sure feet, sure hands, whatever you can get. In the off chance that you get some strength rolls on some doubles, you're going to want to get guard.
Yeah, I mean it gets pretty crazy. We have the 12 to start off with simply because the skinks are so fragile, and
Yeah, with a seven armor value, you're gonna lose one or two of them, but they're pretty inexpensive, and they're gonna go the distance. You want to put posture a minimal line of only three skinks on your front line, and then get them away as soon as possible. But with dodge stunty, the likelihood of you succeeding at that is pretty high.
another thing, if you do have those three guys on the line, keep those three guys there. Know which three skinks you have there at all times, because those will be the first guys hurt, and those will be the first guys to get hit, injured, and what have you. So same thing. Find two of your guys that you're gonna have be your leading scorers, and have those continuously do that so you can make them star players.
Right. And then the rest of the team is just going to be fodder for whatever's out there killing your team off.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, if you guys have any other ways you build Lizardmen, go ahead and put them in the comments below. We'd love to hear any input from everyone else.